Hello everyone, my name is Hannah and I'd love to share some of my discipleship journey and the next steps I've taken. Edge Church has been my home for as long as I can remember, probably about 17 years. I grew up in an incredibly loving family where my parents set an example of what it is to follow Jesus, and so God has always been a part of my life. When I was younger, I had a passion for Jesus, but as I reached my teenage years, it started to become more of a routine to go to church rather than a desire to grow my relationship with Christ. Although I always came to church, my life was not the same. I lost myself in the process of pleasing others, trying to fit in, following what my friends were doing, and not knowing where I belonged. Along with this, pain caused by others truly made me feel insignificant, worthless, and unwanted, causing me to become a cold, angry person. I cut people off and even hurt those I love the most because hurt people hurt people. COVID, although a really difficult time for many, was the time where I found God again. Through the depression and anxiety, I blocked God out, thinking what could He do to help me? But there was always only one thing that could calm me and give me peace, which was 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. For God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. I ran from God in my darkest and toughest times, but not once did He leave my side. He was always beside me, loving me and holding me. During a service in 2022, Pastor Daniel made a call for those that wanted to recommit their lives to Christ. I was so overwhelmed by emotion and felt the Holy Spirit prompting me and God calling me home, embracing me with open arms. After making the decision to recommit my life, God allowed me the opportunities to confront consequences of my decisions, which provided the peace I had been seeking for such a long time. I then decided to get baptized, where I truly felt God wash away the mistakes of my past, all the anger, bad decisions, bitterness, and resentment. After getting baptized, my public declaration made my walk with God stronger and the enemy weaker. The enemy works in the darkness, and when it's all brought to the light, he no longer has the power. I felt free of the chains holding me from furthering my relationship with God. After I got baptized, I decided to sign up for freedom. I thought that when I recommitted my life and got baptized, it meant that I had dealt with things that had happened. I was very wrong. Freedom brought out things that I'd buried a long time ago and allowed God the opportunity to work on a deeper level in my life. My relationship with Him not only deepened, but I felt closer to God as I began to trust Him more, have faith in the plan He has for my life, and truly give in to what He needed me to work through in order to continue in the plan He has set out for me. Freedom answered prayers, and I felt God speak to me much clearer than I ever have. It was an emotional few weeks, but the title of the course truly reflects the effect it has on your life. It allows God to give you freedom where you didn't even think you needed it. Another instrumental change that happened with freedom was realizing the importance of community. God never created us to do life alone. Because of freedom, I've been able to take my next steps in joining a life group where I get to journey with others. And today I trust my story encourages you to take your next step on your journey.